Hey guys, how's it going? It is Carter here, and welcome back to Westby, Wisconsin. Before we get started today, I just want to say welcome to all the new subscribers. Thank you for all the recent support. I had a recent video kind of blow up, and it's been pretty cool. If you're new to the channel, welcome. This is the Westby series. It's basically a rags to riches. And if you're here from the UMRV series, that will be in the next episode. I'm planning on doing it every other type of thing, but I just was not prepared in the UMRV series. So here we are in Westby, Wisconsin. But before we begin, yeah, just make sure if you have not done so yet, be sure to subscribe if you haven't. Like the video if you enjoy it. Helps us get seen, helps us grow the community. And if you're looking to join a small Discord server, feel free to join mine. We're trying to, make it a little bit more of a community, and it's where I'm gonna be posting like all my live streams and everything like that, live stream times. So yeah, if you're interested, feel free to join. But yeah, let's get into the video. So in the last episode, we did some wheat, and with our new gleaner. If you have not seen that, it is a beauty. So now today we need to do some baling, and I spent $20,000 on a nice little John Deere 348 baler with a actually like brand new notch bale wagon. I think it should work pretty well. I think it'll work better than the neighbor's bale wagon we borrowed last season, just because it is a little taller and it does have the kind of wide angled walls on it, so it should catch the bales just a little bit better. We ripped one of the duals off of the 8410. The 8410 is a little bit overpowered, but I think the International over here is a little underpowered, so the 8410 should do. We just had to pull a dual off just to make sure we weren't running over the windrows. So I didn't decide to like windrow anything other than exactly how it fell to the combine. I don't really think we need to, just because the header's a little bit wider, so I'd actually have to do multiple passes to try to merge everything. So yeah, we're gonna run it as is and see how it works. It should be pretty good. But let's see how our new John Deere baler works. This is ours to keep now, so we don't have to borrow any more baling equipment. And I will see you guys after a time lapse. So see you then. All right, guys, we finished the first like 3 little fields, and we still have one more field to do. But while we're still making the video today, I wanted to use a piece of equipment, 2 pieces of equipment actually, that I haven't used yet. It's not gonna be super effective, but like I said, I haven't used them yet. I want to see if they even work. So I'm gonna get them set up, and then I will see you guys when I am ready. Alrighty, guys, here we are. And what I wanted to test was, first off, the skid steer. I think I moved it out of the way once when we bought the farm, and it's pretty much sat for the past 9 months, 9 or 10 months, whatever it's been. And then the International 595 manure spreader, that literally hasn't moved since we bought the farm. It came with the farm. I was told it was redecked recently, and it should work. But yeah, it sat in the shed. It has not moved. I literally never moved it since we bought the farm. So I figured we have a little bit of open field to just, experiment with. We have a little bit of manure, not too much, so it's not like this needs to be done. But yeah, I just figured might as well test everything on camera so you guys can see it as well. So yeah, the 7-Eleven seems to be working pretty good. I haven't scooped anything with it yet. This is gonna be the first scoop I've ever taken. And yeah, so it seems to be doing pretty well. Like I said, we hardly have any manure here, especially with only 5 cows. But figured we could just test it. And that's all that seems to want to come up, so I guess that'll do. There we go. And we'll pick up this last little bit here. And then we will, it should be able to pick it up. This is a pretty big bucket actually for how small the skid steer is, but the previous owner had a lot of extra weights on the back, so it should be able to handle pretty much anything you throw at it. And there we go, just like that. We can shut off the 7-Eleven, get in the International, and we'll just take up to the fields and just see what the working width looks like. Make sure everything's working correctly. Because I'd rather do this now when we don't need it than need it and have it not work. So a little bit of preventative testing, I guess you could call it. So yeah, we'll just come up here and turn it on. Oh. First we need to lift the gate. And like I said, I'm not worried about accuracy or anything like that. But as you can see, the working width, extremely narrow. So I'll be honest with you, I don't love that. If I'm going to be using this, especially since manure is such a good fertilizer, I want to maximize the working width. So we do have a auction coming up next week. And the 2 things we need, because this field needs to be plowed under, so that's why I'm not too worried about throwing manure on it. But the 2 things we absolutely need are a plow, and it appears a new spreader, because this isn't gonna work. So I'm gonna look around, talk to some people, see if they know anything about maybe sourcing a new spreader, and definitely a plow as well, because yeah, I can't do anything to these fields until we plow them, because we neglected them last season, we neglected them this season, and they do need to be plowed at some point. So it's I think now's the time. But yeah, that's gonna be kind of the end of today's episode, guys. I'm gonna finish up that field over there off camera with baling. Let me know what you guys think. Do you think I made a good purchase with a small baler, with a small John Deere baler, or should I have invested in something a little bigger? I said in my previous episode, I believe, the reason we stuck with a small baler is because everything fits in the haymow, and then we can actually, if we ever need to access those bales, we can actually just break them apart and send them down the tube here. So to me, it's like a no-brainer. It's really simple. The TMR fits in there perfectly. To me, it made sense because, like, as you can see, we have a lot of sheds, but none of the sheds are like that big. So realistically, if we were to do round bale or square bales, the shed would probably be filled with bales, and it really wouldn't hold that many, as opposed to a lot of bales can fit up in here. So that's the thought process. Obviously, it's a little bit less efficient, But the benefit is, like I said, it's all contained in one small area, and it's not taking any ground space from the farm itself. So we still have a lot of storage for other items and equipment. But yeah, like I said, in the next episode, it's going to be possibly probably plowing if we could find a plow, and then probably cultivating, because there's not really like this kind of mid-spring, early summer type of stuff. There's not a lot to do. You know, we're kind of just sitting and literally watching grass grow. I guess we could actually maybe cut grass, but I don't really want to because our silage setup isn't really set up for using these pits. As you can see over here, the bunkers, the silage bunkers here, our silage setup isn't really meant for it with the chopper box we have currently over there. So if we wanted to do that, we'd probably have to, I mean, rent a chopper box, which I'm trying to not spend a ton of money. I tend to be really good at blowing a lot of money, but I'd rather not. We're probably gonna check prices next episode on our 26,000 liters of wheat that we got in the last episode, and see when we can sell that. Yeah, I think next episode is gonna be a lot of just dirt work, just plowing, cultivating. But yeah, like I said, let me know what you guys think down below if you have any comments, questions, concerns. If you haven't done so yet, be sure to join the Discord and like the video so we can get seen by even more people. And if you haven't done so yet and you enjoyed the video, be sure to subscribe. We're trying to hit 1,500 subs before FS25 releases. So I think we can do it, especially after how well the channel's been doing lately. Like I said, thank you guys for all the support, a lot of positive comments, and I appreciate all of it. And that's it for today, you guys. Peace out.